Hey guys, so I thought I would do a few videos. A video not about the business. I'm doing that Freudian slip thing. Okay. So I'm not necessarily doing a video about the business, but I do want to talk briefly about food. These are little small teasers because I'm actually going to show you guys how to make this stuff soon. But let's get the science out first. This is the lesser important. I'll hit it briefly and move on. Kablammy! Okay, here we go. So, I don't understand what the big deal is. I eat the most amazing, fabulous keto food ever. And I use, what do I use? Spices. I get creative with the spices because in my last video I talked about how to make cabbage noodles, right? You guys want pasta, I take cabbage, slice it finely, and then I showed you guys in the last video, kablammy, noodles, right? Delicious, fantabulous, lovely noodles. Delicioso. Det smakar jättegott från alla som kommer från Scandinavia. So here we go. Really, some of the things I love to use is nutritional yeast. A lot of you guys actually question if nutritional yeast will affect your candida. So far, that's a no. Never heard of it affecting your candida spore amount. Haven't heard of it. So, but it gives you that slight Parmesan cheese thing when you want to like put the cheese taste on the pasta. I'm trying to get people off of cheese because of the casein. It's an allergen. People still inbox me like, what's so bad about cheese? And I'll be like, I've done 20 videos about casein. It's just Google it. It's simple. You know, people, they get itchy, they get snotty, they get ADD, they get, you know, mood disorders. There's all these types of skin rashes. Like, just get rid of it. We're more inflamed than we realize. Okay, so I went a few months back to a place called Savory Spice. I went to one, it's a small chain. I went to one in Nashville, Tennessee, and seriously, really, I've been the woman who owned that shop. I did a video there, so if you go and look for it, it's there. But she gave me like 50 spices, and I've been, I'm like stuck in a skirt, as you can see. I just came back from the store, a little stuck, but I just throw up my tank top, show the business a little bit, and I want to do a video about spice. So Savory Spice is a store, if you can see, and it was really cool because with all those spices, stuff started like, you know, because I love to play and mix, like just like, you know, DJ, and yeah, it's not that hard, guys. Really great, GMO-free, fresh spices or fresh herbs, fantastic for your keto foods. People keep asking me about Quest bars and like pork rinds, and I need to take down a video I did about pork rinds because now people are going crazy with pork rinds, or the chicharrinos, or the chicken scratch, or whatever you guys call them in England or Australia. Spice your food. It's not that hard. Experiment. Don't go for the packaged food and the whey shakes and all this crap. People keep asking me about the best recipe book. And the best recipe book is the one I'm going to make later once I get done talking about the science. Because the stuff out there, almond flour, whey protein, freaking maltitol, xylitol, sugar alcohols, swerve, like thickeners, tapioca, gargum, even though it's in this stuff, which sucks that they put gargum in, the coconut milk. But there are so many ways there's so many things you can make. You can make French fries. You can make pizza, brownies, muffins, cake, bread, cookies, milkshakes, ice cream. Yes, I've made all these things. And in due time, I will show you how to make them because my ingredients are freaking simple. They're not elaborate. They've got to be 5 minutes, 10 minutes to make because I'm a busy girl. I don't have time to sit there and, you know, make this elaborate dish. I want to go, have it, easy to travel with, plop it in, delicioso. That's how I want it. Now, another thing that I use is, well, These are in Danish because I got them when I went to Denmark. So, Fadingoda! Fadingoda til alla danskara. All the Danish people out there, Fadingoda. One spice, I just went to look for it at Whole Foods, didn't see it. Maybe I'll ask again. This is the best shite medicinal stuff ever. GMO free. Yeah, check that business out. That is licorice powder. I make everything out of licorice powder. When you open it up, when you smell that stuff, smell that! Smell it! It is so good. It's like, it tastes like licorice. And it's got this nice little sweet taste. But the carbohydrates in licorice powder are very low. So don't allow the sweet taste to fool you. It's the same thing as cinnamon. I've got Ceylon somewhere back in there. I love Ceylon. People go overboard on it, and it can actually make your gums bleed, so be careful because it kind of can thin the blood out. So don't just eat gobs and gobs of cinnamon. Any type of cinnamon. But I use spice, cinnamon, licorice. Right here is some vanilla powder from a vanilla bean. You gotta look for vanilla powder that has no sweeteners added. No thickeners, no sweeteners, no fillers, no nothing. Just pure licorice powder from the vanilla bean. Freudian slip! No friggin' sugar or additives to your vanilla bean powder. People are like, what do you drink besides water? And I'm like, I'll drink lemonade. I'll drink lime. Yes, the carbs, there are carbs in limes and lemons, but if you don't go too crazy, it's fine. Have some lemon water in the morning for the plant pectins to cleanse the liver. Have it as a nice drink on this friggin' hot day. It's like 95 here today in Cali. It's going to drop down the next couple days. Phew. You could take spice like this. I'll make a nice little, it's kind of like a tea when I use spice like this. And I'll add some coconut milk and a little stevia, a little Himalayan salt. Very, very tasty. How you doing? Got energy today for some reason, even though it's ass hot. Yes, there are ways that you can make lovely tasting flavored drinks that come from natural spices, natural foods, without having to deal with all the nonsense of sugar and additives and pesticides and chemicals and all this kind of BS. Okay guys, that was my little food tip for the day, my spice tip. Spice your food. I always, as you can see with my cabbage noodles, I'm always pre-making my foods. For those who've got histamine intolerance, it's not good to eat leftovers. This creates a histamine response in your mast cells. I'm really sorry, but that's very rare. Most of you guys can pre-make your food. I do my veggies, and I saute them to where there's still fiber left, noticeable fiber, crunch, crunch, in my veggies, cruciferous type, and I do all fatty proteins from healthy animals, and I get lovely spice, and like I said, Savory Spice was that great store I went to in Nashville, Tennessee. Google it if you're interested because you go there and they'll literally make the spices right in front of you. They're not like sitting and all stale and nasty for a long time on the shelf. With that said, guys, if you want to learn more, go to StephaniePerson.com, Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page, or Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram page.